40 minutes of discipline and execution, and you have to match that for 40 minutes.
The step through to the left side by Davis, and it's stripped by Nika Mule. There,
going on the inside and challenge Aaliyah Edwards.
Watkins, mid-range pull-up off the mark. Another offensive rebound and a second chance here for Southern Cal. Both these teams are at their best playing a fast tempo.
Yeah, and it's not just this vertical speed, it's the quarter court speed, just like that. 5 lifted above the free throw line.
Aaliyah, the Canadian Olympian,
trying to invert Juju Watkins to the block. And the more shots they can hit.
Mule, the all-time assist leader at UConn. That's saying something with all their great point guards. Edwards strong to the rim.
Look how wide open the paint is.
Forbes calls for the screen, gets it, stops on a dime, and Edwards with the defensive rebound. Arnold, there's that burst. They're going to attack Padilla as much as they can tonight. Help them advance.
This is the foot speed of KK Arnold right here. Crosses up Padilla in transition, does a great job. UConn's not a heavy ball screen offense. It's more a pass and cut. I'd say it's like 80% pass and cut versus a ball screen offense. Attacking the rim, and then Juju Watkins coming off that screen. Gets to the elbow and sticks.
She's got her own Twitter handle, the Tarasi Bun. Maybe Juju's got one cooking on social media.
See, here's a clear out right here. Juju going right. Look at that body control.
Count it, and one.
It's a clear out. 4 players on the weak side. 1-on-1 with Mule. Bucket and one. Juju Watkins was guarding Paige Bueckers in that matchup. Got some help from Padilla.
Forbes counted off the window.
And that's that big frame that we're talking about. USC right here. Nice crossover. You got a smaller defender on you. It's a nice use of the window to knock it in and handle the contact.
Forbes calls for it. She's really developed into their leader. Playing with a lot of confidence and poise. Paige Bueckers will counter, and she will go right at Padilla and draw the foul.
Hesitation. A little bump, and Paige has the ability.
Juju. Errant on the pass.
I mean, Juju doesn't need much space to go where she needs to go. She can make a play in a tight space.
Bueckers off the cross and the dish, and she drops it off for Edwards.
It's a really well done play by Paige Bueckers.
Edwards gets underneath, spins back to the other side and scores.
And then Aaliyah Edwards right here. Uses her footwork underneath the basket to spin back. They X out on the backside, which means they switch on the backside on that screen. It's a good job by UConn to execute. Forbes coming down and puts on the brakes. It's a beautiful pull-up jump.
Instead, it's going to be Forbes calling for the screen up top. Gets the switch. The drive, the block for Bueckers. That all made it to the Sweet 16.
All very athletic teams. NC State. South Carolina.
Padilla.
But then you got to recognize it and get her the basketball.
Nika Mule running with Arnold. The pull-up, and Nika Mule's got it. Marshall the turn. I think it was a pass.
I think it was a
assist
pass.
to Caitlin Davis. A lot of contact on that shot attempt. Here's Bueckers stepping outside the line. Whoa. Let's see if she got the feet outside the line.
Watch the sprint right here. It's a nice job of rubbing off Aaliyah Edwards.
Edwards able to tip it to Bueckers. Arnold, nice change of direction, floats it up and in. Just 29% shooting and only 1 of 6 this quarter.
Good help by Padilla on that drive.
Samuels wide open, look, got it.
Mule passes up the triple to a wide open Samuels, the 6-foot freshman. Hadn't played in the last couple of games and sticks a triple here.
At this end of the floor, it's been 8 minutes since Juju last took a shot. During that stretch, a 19-5 UConn run, which she ends. More than any of their legends, handful of whom are in the Hall of Fame.
And Forbes got a piece of that.
On the switch, she draws Watkins. KK Arnold is out of the game with 3 fouls. They're down a starter. Watkins stays outside the line and hits it on Bueckers.
And this is what we came here to see. Look at this little back and forth, little rope-a-dope action, and then the stick from the top of the key. We want to see that one-on-one matchup once in a while.
2 leading scorers are showing it. Both averaging over 27 points per game in the postseason, and Bueckers with a dozen.
It's so obvious. If you're defending, both coaches are going to go to their All-Americans off the timeout. Anytime there's a situation, dead ball, both coaches are going to run and execute plays for their All-Americans. And then on the other side, Paige Bueckers, a little bump to create some separation. Both so highly skilled.
Here's Ice Brady now making an appearance in the game for Connecticut. Bueckers, deep 3, hits it.
Okay. Yes. I love offense.
Watkins. That won't go. Brady snags the rebound. Well, there's been so much attention elsewhere in the women's game, and deservedly so, but Bueckers is a 3-time All-American. Brady's trying to find her way. Edwards. Good help defense and the block for Marshall. Heavy favorites to win a 3rd national championship.
Don't count out the Wolfpack. They have made an incredible run to get here.
Boy, any bench scoring for Connecticut is house money. Marshall, nice find by Forbes off the bounce. Also noteworthy here, Debbie, for Aaliyah Edwards, she is playing without her mask for the first time since breaking her nose in the Big East tournament. They run that double again at her.
Aaliyah Edwards cannot be aggressive in that, though. And Padilla is one of their better 3-point shooters. When the ball skips over the top to the weak side, you got to be ready to catch and shoot.
She's 0 for tonight. Mule at the other end is not. This should be SC ball here.
Watch Mule get organized. It's a good push.
They do not get together to change the call, so it stays with UConn. Edwards, aggressive to the rim.
She has to be more aggressive in that play right there and not let Aaliyah Edwards bully her off the line, off the block.
Forbes able to knock down the 3. Just 29% shooting tonight for Southern Cal. Bueckers.
It was 50% from 3 going into the tournament. Bueckers with a drive. Turns. This one's going up, Beth. Juju Watkins is kind of like, why am I not getting some touches right here?
Forbes
unselfishly
open
passes.
for 3. We're under 5 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Winner to face Iowa at the Final Four. Shade able to knock it down.
It gets inside, and then Shade with a triple. Her first points. Oh, she's going to get the ball. She's going to get the ball right here.
Got to out of the timeout.
Oh, nice
Bueckers
steal.
Jumps the passing lane. Paige Bueckers scoops it up and in.
She was my all-time, what I call best. Juju had a few new ones come along here lately.
With a nice steal. Count it.
And Cheryl Miller both have that glide ability. There's a steal right here by Juju. Crosses over and handles the contact, but look, she's pushing her into the screen.
Behind the back and blocked out of bounds by Brady. Edwards backing in. Watkins. Contact, but no whistle. On the run. The 3 in transition is good from Bigby.
A much better choice tonight by Bigby.
By 12.
I mean, look at the trust factor right here by Juju Watkins. Bigby in transition. Gets organized.
Bueckers comes to get it. Bigby on her. Mule playing with those 4 fouls. Finds Brady in the corner for 3.
She's a 23% 3-point shooter.
Her 6th of the season. Padilla finds the handle and hits it to beat the buzzer. Her first basket of the night, and it's a big one. An 11-3 USC run to get back in it, down 4, heading to the 4th. Nothing better than a buzzer beater to kick us into the 4th quarter. Her first basket of the night. Drills it. Edwards gets to the baseline to lay it in and one.
She gets by Davis. Fatigue and to protect from foul trouble.
The lob to Watkins. Gets behind the zone. Count it. Parade of free throws for her.
This is just a nice set play. Good screening on the back of the zone right there. USC looked like they...
Shade off the ball fake. Juju gonna take it herself, gets to the left side to lay it in.
I mean, it is a glide. I mean, an 8-1 run by Southern Cal. Juju to the rim.
Watkins off the cross. Forbes to tie it up.
And Forbes with a spot up. We're all tied up at 59. Here, Coach Oriema has managed foul trouble so well in this game. Now they're going back to their man-to-man. And that's a block on Juju with his offense in front. This is really going to be something to watch. We asked him about it yesterday. How much film do you watch to get your players in the right spot? He said a lot.
Winner gets Iowa at the Final Four. Nice fake. Edwards, window. Everything we have to play another day. Bueckers on the inbound.
I can't tell you the number of times Lindsey Gottlieb went over that very set.
Both Arnold and Mule, number 2 and number 10 in blue, are playing with 4 fouls. Off the turnover, Watkins steps through, up and in.
So good with her body control.
4 fouls on Mule. Bueckers collects, spins, baseline, tough shot, gets it to go.
Paige with contact. But they can shorten the game here by running clock.
Bueckers for 3.
Got it! That's a bucket big one right there, and then back-to-back. Contested triple from the top of the floor.
She and Mule and Edwards have played every single second tonight. Count it!
And Mule finds Edwards on the backside. Davis late. Edwards with a bucket.
Final 2 minutes.
Now you don't want to foul now. You want to stay solid in your D.
Bueckers off the bounce. Pulls up in the lane for 2.
Great job of anticipating. Here's Bueckers in a late clock. Through the contact. Just too talented. You got to stay aggressive here. You got 1 to give.
Bueckers drives inside, blocked by Watkins. Juju with the swat.
There's a block from behind by Juju Watkins, and you see she steps out of her shoe.
On a miss here. Forbes will look for 3 and hit it.
This is a nice job by Forbes to relocate and to use the bounce to separate from Paige Bueckers. Mackenzie Forbes. There's a switch.
Watkins drops it off for Marshall, missed the layup. Second chance, up and in.
There's the 3 from
Watkins. They run her off the line. She'll take the 2. Who are proving that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And UConn knocks out a #1